Okay, recording. I'm so excited. We watched the last trailer together and I did a reaction, but this one's gonna be even better because I got it all set up to look good. I hope. So I happen to wear my Zelda beanie today. This is all by chance. Let's go. I'm excited. Am I gonna be happy or sad? You've already seen it. Your room looks so fucking cool, by the way.
Rise, rise, my servants. Sweep over Hyrule. Eliminate this kingdom and her allies.
Who is that?
Leave no survivors!
Okay, the calamity again? The first time?
But Link, I am not sure you'll be able to stop him.
What do you mean? He's like stopped them like how many times now? Don't you read, Zelda? Ooh, creepy holding that hand. I love that music.
I love all the Twilight music.
Okay, wait.
Please, lend him your power.
Oh, he's crying.
Yeah.
I'm getting excited.
It's finally happening.
I'm glad it's staying May.
Yeah.
Ooh, please don't push it back anymore.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so initial thoughts.
So it took me like a second watch.
Yeah, I'm about
catch
to do
some
that.
things.
Okay.
Yeah, so like on a second watch, I caught some things I definitely didn't, because I was just like super ecstatic the first time.
Yeah. Okay, let me see.
I was like sitting there and I finished my last lesson of the day. I was like, oh my god, yes.
I'll pause it throughout. Okay, okay, wait. Let's do this. What's this? That looks like
See, I couldn't tell
the
if that
swirly
was a
stuff.
tower or if that was like the stuff that was around Ganon.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It looks kind of like swirly stuff, and then
Yeah.
wait, what is this over here? Is that Calamity or is that the mountain? Oh my god, I can't think of it right now.
That's Death Mountain.
Death
That looks
Mountain.
like
Yeah, I
Death
couldn't
Mountain.
think of it for a second. All right. Look at these bat things from hell.
They kind of look like the dragons from Twilight Princess. Oh,
Okay.
never mind. They don't. I thought it did for a second, but the tail's different.
That's a tower.
That is a tower, yes.
Rise.
Okay, hold on. I mean, I don't know where this is on Hyrule, but it kind of looks a little like
It's a swamp.
It kind of looks a little like, I don't want to say ancient, but, you know,
Well,
a
it's
lot
some
of,
type of swamp. I don't know where on the map there would be something like that.
yeah, it's just not very, like, Breath of the Wild was very kind of advanced technology, and a lot of theories are going around that we're going back in time. And I could maybe see that here, that this looks a little more like
Okay.
before Breath of the Wild's time.
Rise, rise, my servant.
Is that a dragon? Is that the
That's
dragon
bridge-
speaking?
yeah, I don't know. I think everyone's saying it's Ganon speaking.
A young Ganon.
Yeah.
Okay.
That looks like, is that Elden?
It looks like it's a three-headed dragon there. I don't know if
Is
it's
that the bridge
guarding
of Elden?
a bridge. I mean, it would have to be because it's near Death Mountain, obviously. Well, you know what?
Yeah.
I say that, but if you are in Breath of the Wild, anywhere you look, you're like, wow, Death Mountain's so close. It's huge.
That's fair. So, I mean, so that might not be Elden. I can't, it's been too long to tell.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
it looks like that is guarding the bridge.
Yeah. Some three-headed dragon beast thing.
Mm-hmm.
This is the problem with voice acting. It's like, I guess I have this voice in my head for Ganon.
Yeah.
Or
It
Ganondorf.
wasn't mine either. Yeah.
And-
people in the comments are saying they love it, and I was like, I don't.
Yeah, I guess I keep thinking of, you know, Ganondorf from Ocarina of Time and Twilight Princess. You
But,
hear
like,
his
they did have
huh
voice
sound.
acting. It's very deep, right?
Yeah,
This
it's-
is not as deep.
Yeah, sounds like he's trying to be deep
not
with
as
the rise.
Yeah.
but it
it's
still
not.
seems young to me compared to what I imagine Ganondorf's voice being.
Right. I don't know. Remains
Yeah.
to be unseen. Or remains to be seen, I guess.
Sweep over Hyrule. You
See their sound again.
Uh-huh. And so that's in the town.
Is that Kakariko?
No.
No, this is where Pura is.
Yes.
Puta, what? It's not Puta. That's like, Puta's like a bad word in the language, right? Yeah, I think it like means
The wrong person
something
asked.
bad. Yeah, that's Hatino. However you say
Hatino.
it.
That was Hatino Village.
That's Hatino. Yeah, for sure.
We're both gonna get canceled for mispronouncing that.
I know. But you know, there's been stipulations on like how you even say Kakariko. Some people like,
Kakario. I remember like seeing someone say that. I was like,
yeah.
I don't know about that. That's a little far.
Yeah, I remember as children, we were like figuring out with mom like how to say it. You know, we just
Mom
went
was
with
the
whatever
worst.
mom said.
Yeah.
eliminate this kingdom and her ally.
Okay, let's look at what Link's wearing here. So new shield,
Yes.
stocked with arrows. Repping his new like more like cape like stuff. These leaves here.
Eliminate this kingdom and
They
her
look
ally.
like they got like sad moaning faces on them. 1, 2, 3.
I think you might be reading.
I know. I'm just trying to analyze everything.
Survivors.
So I wonder if there's going to be a permanent blood moon. I don't think they'd do that, but I do find it cool seeing the blood moon.
Yeah. The blood moons were the coolest because the music starts playing backwards, and I just love that. But hey, that could be why the music at the end that we keep hearing, which they say is like a
But
backwards.
that matches the Twilight Princess, the Twilight Realm.
I agree. It gives me total Twilight Realm vibes, but they figured out the music is actually from when you die. I believe it's in Zelda 2.
Well, I wonder what this
Backwards.
music's going to be. Like I haven't run it through an audio editor and put it backwards, so I don't know. We
What?
ran it backwards. You won't believe this thing we found.
Right? It sounds like crap. Exactly what you expected, you know?
Yeah. Wow.
It didn't make
Novel.
any sense. You're welcome. We did that for you.
But my theory on the nonsense is like, yeah.
Okay,
shut up.
Matt Pat. I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna call it out right now. Hot take, maybe, but Matt Pat ruined Five Nights at Freddy. I think he originally had some plausible points, but whenever Scott Kaufman, who was it that made those games?
I don't know.
Whoever made those games.
You know, I'm the worst with names.
Yeah, same. But whenever he heard Game Theory's take on Five Nights at Freddy's, I can't even talk now. Whenever they heard that take on it
Is
and
your
how
list
people,
coming back?
yeah, I guess so. I've been trying to pronounce Hatno and Matt Patton.
It's better than mom trying to
whatever.
say Saria.
Sorry,
Remember
yeah.
when I don't
Saria
even remember the way.
or
yeah,
something.
Yeah, that was right. Yeah. I think
Anyways,
she just wanted to get drunk. It was sangria.
yeah, that sangria girl. Anyways, I think whoever created Five Nights at Freddy's heard the hype around that Game Theory video where people are like, whoa, that's crazy, that makes sense, it's deep.
I mean, it's come out that that's what happened to a lot of games.
Yeah, and then they were like, yeah,
That
let's
happened to
roll
freaking
with it.
Westworld. That
Yeah.
happened to Westworld.
Westworld
and
got
Game of
ruined.
Thrones.
And, I mean, the cool deep
Because the fans
theories
figured it
are
out.
awesome.
Like, let the fans figure it out. It's fine.
Well, no. Then I think they kept rolling with this, like, let's make it so elaborated and hidden and complicated that it just
that's
started to
simple.
not make sense at all. Anyways, I digress. That got stupid. I would hate to have a YouTube channel around, I mean, he's branched out, but, like, solely around finding these theories and, like, being like, oh my gosh, I have to find a game and dive deep on some theory and make out, that would be really stressful. I'm sure it started out fun, but it got stressful,
Yeah, almost as stressful as the fact you still have Explorer in your bottom bar.
Hey, I just reset this computer. Where is it? Which one is it? Is this one? Oh, no,
Yeah.
I didn't do that. No, that's up there because whenever I logged in to my Streamlabs to do this, it opened. I need to change my default.
Yeah,
Anyways.
change your default.
For sure. You know what, Windows? Give up.
Browsers.
Give up. Google Chrome 1, okay?
Have you seen that meme about like the browsers?
Yeah, it's like, who are we? Browsers. And then...
That's why I went browser.
Yeah. Trust me, I know. And it's so true.
Oh my goodness. Indeed. That's cool. I want to know.
Oh,
what
wait,
that
I looked
is.
away.
I think it might just be. I think that
I
might
think
just be a training
that-
thing, but
Yeah.
even still, it's a cool thing to have.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of sand around, so if we were to see it, we'd see it like in the Gerudo Desert area.
It's that, or it could be in Hatsuna Village.
Yeah,
They could have
you're
made
right.
some sort
Training
of
ground
training thing.
type of thing.
Yeah.
I'm trying to pause it on that frame with Link.
Maitland, if you use, I believe it's
Oh yeah, you did tell me this.
Control and then comma.
Why is she just like gonna make me delete everything? Nope, it's not.
Oh no, I'm sorry, it's not control. It's just comma and period.
Oh.
Thank you.
Wait, no,
Sorry.
that's backwards. So forwards. Oh yeah, we really
Sorry,
going
I
frame by
use
frame
those,
here.
In one of the programs I use, and it's the same thing, but you have to hold control. Yeah, so you can go frame by frame using those.
Okay.
That was like, I was like, oh, what's that?
Yeah, that's cool. Oh, let's go back. Bro. Can we talk about, trigger warning here. What's it? ED, trigger warning. Anorexia does not look good on Ganondorf there. I'm just saying. You're like, okay, what is she about to say here?
I was like, what eating disorder thing? Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Alrighty.
Link does not have an eating disorder. He just has too much stuff in his inventory, okay?
You know what? My Link definitely has an eating disorder because you know I hoard everything. I got like 1,000 food items that I'm never going to use to buff me up. Ooh, my man Link looking good there. I've always had a crush on Link. You know what? I said that, and then I need to pull it up. I have a picture of Jake surfing, and I found a picture of Link surfing, and I put them side by side. And I was like, I am going to marry Link. This is Link. I mean, like blue eyes, blondish brown hair, surfing. That's Link.
I mean, you manifest
Hardly
whatever
talks.
you need to, girl.
Yeah, I did. Did I tell you? Did you see my Facebook post about what Mom and Aunt Paula did?
Yeah, when was the last time I got on Facebook?
Oh no, you checked my messages. Okay, so here's the story.
That's on Messenger. And it's on
So-
Instagram story.
Jake's great grandmother passed away. We went to the funeral, and I found out she was born in the city we were born in. And so I asked Mom and Aunt Paula if maybe they recognized the name, and they're like, "Wait, your grandmother's name is the same last name as her. Are you and Jake cousins?"
God.
And they like started freaking out. This is like on unison, on the phone together, and I start freaking out because right, it's totally plausible since same city, same last name. And I was thinking for a moment, I was like, would I still marry my cousin? Like, I mean, he's got to be like, at least second cousin, right? Like, definitely not first cousin. I think maybe I would be okay with that. Oh my God, do I have a cousin fetish? Eventually, like, after I hung up and called Jake back, and I was freaking out. That's why I said hung out, because I was about to say I was freaking out. I called Jake. Jake didn't believe it for a second. He was like, they're playing with you like they always do, Maitland. You're so gullible. I was like, no. The way they reacted, they were serious. And finally they told me they weren't. But they do that so well. They do not miss a beat, man. They had me convinced that Mom was lesbian at one point.
They're the drama police.
I know, because this is, yeah, I know. This is what I did. When Mom jokingly, like, said she was a lesbian, which, like, you know, it's not a joke, but, like, in the context of things where I, like, thought maybe she was, like, coming out to me, and so she just, like, took it and ran with it when that wasn't what she was saying at all. I was like, whatever, I'm calling Aunt Paula, and I called Aunt Paula, and I was like, Aunt Paula, quick question. Is Mom a lesbian? She was like, oh, she finally told you. That was, like, just without missing a beat. She had no context. Mom didn't say she was doing this or nothing. I was about to cry. Like, oh my gosh, I didn't know this about my own mother. How did I not see the signs?
Those two, I swear to God.
They're trouble. Much trouble. Anyways, back to Zelda.
I am not sure you'll be able to stop him.
Like I said, she don't know what she's talking about. Does she not know the legends? She at least knows the legends. She's a scholar. He's always able to stop
I
him.
am not sure you'll be able
Yeah,
to stop
no, they're
him.
taking voice clips to, like, make a trailer.
Yeah. Let's look at
Like,
how
they're
beautiful.
using what they have. As someone who works in studio time is expensive. You use what you got.
I don't know why people were disappointed in Zelda's voice acting for English, but I really like it.
The direction is the thing I have a problem with. They didn't provide her good enough direction. I'm fine with her voice. I'm not fine with the direction they provided.
Whee! Okay, well they showed a lot of frames of Link falling. When are you gonna take
Yeah,
out your
this
your thing, Link? Alright, there we go. What?
You said, when are you going to take out?
Oh, no. no, I meant, I'm not sure what they're going to call it. I wanted to say sailcloth, but that's not it either. Paraglider. Yeah, I just naturally wanted to say sailcloth.
Gee, I wonder why.
That thing's ugly. That looks
See,
like
that's
fun.
what I was like, what?
That looks like
It
some
was like,
fun.
oh, now he's Sonic.
Yeah, they're bringing back the minecart thing from Skyward Sword. They're like, you know what, people really like doing that minecart thing. We're gonna do something similar here.
Well, all I could think of in this is Sonic Adventure 2.
Oh yeah, grinding. We're grinding on rails. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, take your robo arm, and we're doing a thing here. What's the thing we're doing?
He's
Launching.
shifting the building around.
Oh, that's cool. I did enjoy those puzzles.
Yeah, that was fun. But I think it's going to be actually parts of the world, not just a puzzle now.
Yeah, look at what's this thing back here. Is there like five, what, 1, 2, 3? Yeah, no, 6. Are there 6 wacky wavy arm flailing inflatable tube men in this area? Yeah. Woo!
That would be a fun little Easter egg in just a game, just out in the middle of nowhere. Woo!
Yeah. Have you seen Jordan Peele's newer movie, Nope?
No, I haven't. It's on my list.
They utilize those in the movie for something, and it's kind of hilarious but awesome, especially for our generation that grew up on Family Guy skits like that.
That reminds me, after this, I have something I want your live reaction to.
Okay. This is cool. It's like a mace, mallet, hammer thing. I got
Talus. New ways to attack this.
from the second I saw this, my mind went dirty. I was like, people are gonna be pervs about this.
Okay.
And then freaky hand, man. Look at those fingers.
So you're gonna get Jake to like burn his hand now, right?
Yeah, paint your nails black, Jake. Just one hand. And have it have special powers. Okay, people's pointed this out. Let's go back. Go back. This. They're wondering if it's kind of like a vessel like the Tears of Light.
I don't know. I think what it's going to be is they're going to limit the things that you can do with the hand. Because otherwise
Oh, yeah.
And so,
put it in and you do the thing. Yeah, that makes sense.
And so I think like what we were seeing earlier, that's why I didn't say anything because I didn't know if you had seen that yet, is that like those little portal stations you can like refill or you can do something or like there'll be a challenge to get more vessels.
Yeah, that makes sense. Kind of like a shrine, but for the things, yeah. Let's see from the beginning of him using this thing. Because obviously he's using his hand.
They would cover it, right?
So
look, remember that they're not showing any HUD. They've disabled it.
Okay,
so
but look,
you're not going to see.
When he does use it, you get this thing, which is kind of like the same color.
That's why I'm saying it. You see what I mean? Like, that's why I think it has something to do with that. And so I think on the HUD, just like we used to have a magic meter and stuff, like, there'll be something with those vessels.
Yeah. Okay. Dope.
I don't know if these vehicles are going to be things that are around or things that you can kind of construct or things that you can do something with.
Put out there. Yeah. Oh, look, there's the wacky wavy arm flailing inflatable tube man there. Again, is that Death Mountain?
That's Death Mountain. That's what that is. So that's what we were seeing earlier was Death Mountain.
Yeah, I guess is it smoke? But it's
I guess they probably
it's still
sent something
6.
Yeah, but I think they sent something in Death Mountain is what that signifies because they're going to try and send you all over the map. They don't just have this giant map and then not send you all over the darn map.
What do you think is going to become of the Koroks? Instead of, are you going to have to do the seeds again? Like, hey, little shit, I found you, 1,000 years in the future. You better not hide from me next time.
I don't know if they're going to do the time travel thing. I don't think that's going to be.
Okay, so is this directly after then Breath of the Wild? You think?
It could be many different things. I don't know. I'm not sold on that idea though. I'm more sold on like this is like what's happening in the world. There might be some sort of function with that, but I doubt it.
Technology has definitely changed because look, this is being powered by that stuff again. So
Yeah, but I think that they're just gonna like.
has
I
it
think
evolved
they're gonna Deus Ex
some?
Machina. They're just gonna Deus Ex Machina. It's like, oh look, we now have this.
Yeah.
It's easier to do that, and they've done that in the series countless times. The
Hot air
balloons
balloon.
are cool.
Yeah.
There's Death Mountain
Man,
again.
what is
See,
with?
this
I was
is
about to
what
say,
I
what's
saw.
with Death Mountain? Where is it? Look at.
Well,
That's just like, yeah, I guess because you can
number
see
one,
it everywhere.
looks cool.
Yeah.
Like you can see it all across the map, right? They designed the map with that in mind, because in all the old Zelda games, you could
It's
see
always in the
Death
background,
Mountain
yeah. Okay, cool. Just, oh man. I want to know
look
what
at that!
that
Look
is.
at that like tower-like thing. It's
This?
ascending all the way. No. Further on the right. Is that
Ascending-
smoke or something? Like, move your mouse and see.
Yeah, I wonder if it's like a waterfall, kind of like
It
from
could be.
Skyloft.
That makes more sense. It's like a waterfall. Oh, that's right. We can swim up the waterfalls. That's another way we can get to the sky.
That makes sense. Yeah.
I
Okay.
forgot about that. They showed that. Yeah.
Is this Skyloft?
It looks like some parts of it could be. Some parts might just be things that are ascending.
Is the sky falling?
Please, lend him your power.
Okay, she says, please lend him your power. And, you know, from the
I
original,
mean,
we saw that character. And a lot of...
Well, okay, so number one is taken out of context. It's meant here to be like, hey, you guys, he needs you because you can't play the game without it. So, but I'm assuming he's talking, or she's talking to, you know, like some form of guardian.
that figure we saw in the last
figure,
trailer
Uh-huh.
that there's been so many speculations about. And I sent you some different things that it gave me Twilight Princess vibes for different reasons.
Right.
It gave me Skyward Sword vibes, kind of like Water Dragon-esque.
Yeah.
But, you know, people think maybe it's the goddess Hylia. It's going to be interesting to see who it is that she's talking about here, for sure, because she's obviously talking about someone very powerful here. And it would maybe make sense if it was the goddess Hylia now, based on this.
That's fair. Why didn't you do this on stream, Maitland?
Why? Because I didn't want, like, the things popping up and things like that, you know?
That's fair.
Yeah, edit things out if I want to later. Who knows? I don't know. I just wanted to chill with my brother. Just us.
That's fair. We haven't done that. You know, despite someone trying to, I don't know, do that several times with you.
Dude, it's been hectic the past few days. With school. Killing me. Go away,
Always
these
small.
things. Oh, no. Oh, let's dance. No, don't cancel me. Don't cancel me because the music started playing. Okay. Or not cancel me. Copyright me. That's what I mean.
Well, was this official V Squad Lounge?
What?
You sent something on Discord today. You've been invited to a server. You've invited me to a server.
What?
Official Avi Squad Lounge. You invited me to a server today.
Oh, that's a friend of mine who streams. I
You
did.
invited me
I
to their lounge.
did today.
At
No.
7:33 p.m. It's sitting in Discord.
That's like I guess when we started the call. I don't know how I did that.
Anyways,
Yeah.
something for you. You ready?
Mhm.
if you're gonna record this, you should start a new recording.
Okay. Well, then let's
Oh,
finish
final
talking
thoughts,
about this.
Final thoughts. Yeah, final thoughts on this. Is excited, big excite.
Okay. I'll tell you why I'm excited. But I'm scared. I'm
what are you
excited
scared
because
of?
I've been told that this Zelda is going to go back to being darker, which my favorites, Twilight Princess, Majora's Mask, not in that order. I would say maybe Majora's Mask is number 1. Twilight Princess is way up there. Maybe not exactly number 2. Maybe. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it depends on if we're talking about story or gameplay, right? Like the darker aspects and stuff.
But yes, I love it. I think you could make a pile of crap game and make it kind of scary and dark and twisted, and I'd be
Right.
into it, especially if it's Zelda. I mean, I was crying. I started crying, obviously.
Yes.
You make a darker Zelda game, and I get excited. And it's been said by someone working on the game that it's going to be darker. So I'm excited for that. But watching this, hot take again, I don't know if I'm going to like it. I'm worried. I had a lot of problems with Breath of the Wild. Personally, things I didn't really love. There was a lot that felt empty. And sure, it was very different than other Zelda games, and that's the direction they were taking. But I think they could have still done a lot of things to make it great.
So, like, my biggest complaints were the shrines and the end battles, like dungeons overall, right? So, like, dungeons overall and, like, sense of finality. Like, you didn't really have a sense of finality with some things. It was just like, oh, cool, that had no giant impact on me. Whereas when you finished a big dungeon before, that was a monumental task. You may not have liked what you had to do, but please tell me anyone out there who's completed any water temple that you don't feel really freaking satisfied after you finish it, even if it's just because you don't have to go back there.
Okay, I kind of have the same problem with the new Pokemon game. I'm loving it. It's an open world Pokemon game, which is awesome. But because of it, I am skipping literally every little trainer battle along the way and then struggling when I get to a new area, and just kind of doing my best. And
because there's not it doesn't say there's an intended path, but at the same time, there's an intended path.
Yeah, exactly. There's like, this one's going to be the hardest one, highest level, obviously that one you're going to do towards the end.
Well, something I do think Breath of the Wild did was have the world scale with you.
Yeah, that's true. And
Joseph Anderson talked about the problems with that. But like, I do think that for what they were doing, it served its purpose. Games like Elden Ring scale a little better, I think. But
well, my point is, I never wanted to do a shrine. I don't care if that made me stronger, stamina or heart piece wise. I was just going to. There's a term. I can't think of it for people who do that. Just I know it's gonna help me, but I'm just gonna be stubborn and say I'm a good gamer. I can do this without an extra heart piece. And so I kind of skip them. But A Link to the Past was kind of open world. Sometimes it had hidden secrets throughout the world. And I wish...
I'm going to go build my own dungeons. And it's going to be better. It's going to have blackjack. You know what? Forget the... I'm sorry. I love that meme. Too.
I know you do. You mention it all the time. But, okay.
It's funny, okay? But that's
maybe
basically what you were
it
saying.
would have been nice to at least have some better prizes in the shrines where I wanted to do them. Like, well I got to check this random shrine. Sure, you got...
Dungeons aren't randomized, and as a result, it should be completable any dungeon you get to, and that's the problem.
Yeah.
I think that they should have made the dungeons, like, in your world, whatever order you go in, it's 1 of 5, right? And then it fixes that location. Like, that was a proposed thing. And so, like, there's, like, orders of 4 or 5 dungeons that you have to go in. That way, that the world is going to scale properly, right? Because that you can't complete some things without a hook shot. You know you can't complete some things without
Okay,
having
yeah.
a certain number of heart pieces. You know that the problem is in Breath of the Wild, you can go anywhere you want basically within reason. And they ensured that by having the plateau and making sure that you had a specific set of skills, like Liam Neeson. You know.
Yeah.
And so by having those skills, that was great. But there were no upgrades to those skills. There was no skill tree for bombs. There was no skill tree for magnesis.
I don't even think you
right?
need like a skill tree, but
Yes,
an
but
upgrade.
At the same time,
Yeah, I could see that. They've done that in many Zelda games where, at first you get this I can't think, a regular mirror, and then it's upgraded to the Hylian shield, or not mirror. I was thinking about mirror
yeah, but,
shield
like,
after that.
The thing that I always think about is
Shields.
the claw shot, right?
Claw
Because then you
shot.
get the
Yeah,
long
then you
shot,
get the long
or you
shot.
get-
Yeah.
Yeah, or
Exactly.
you get double claw shots.
Yeah,
And
and Skyward
everyone's like,
Sword.
oh yeah, but then you use them, right?
You know what would have
Or
been
the
cool?
biggest-
I would have liked to see a spinner. The most useless item ever, but like kind of super
well,
cool at the
here's
same
thing,
time.
Though, like in defense of the spinner, that dungeon, that boss at the end.
Oh yeah,
Oh
no,
my
for
God,
sure.
That is one of my favorite.
And there were some
bosses
great
of all
secrets when you found them that the spinner was great for, but it kind
time.
of sucked
Now,
outside
don't
of that
get me
dungeon,
wrong,
which
it kind of just
sucks.
sucks sitting there, button.
Yeah,
button,
right.
Watching the world spin around like I'd like to be actually doing something.
Yeah.
Give
Oh
me
my
a puzzle
gosh.
with it. Yeah,
You're
I
on
saw him
recording.
sneaking up.
Recording
I
for
heard
what?
it. My reaction. I cried.
Oh,
We're
did you
talking.
really?
What do you think? Do you even know me?
Oh, good. I can watch it back.
Yeah, the spinner, that kind of did suck. But I mean, you had to spin the thing up, to get to the skull guy.
It would have
was
been
so
fun
cool.
to have like an upgrade for the spinner that would have made it actually a useful mode of travel. Even though like they want you to use Epona, like that would have been cool, right?
Yeah. Or, hear me out. After that dungeon, the training grounds or whatever, like the thing that's like 100 levels, whatever, it turns into a Beyblade arena. You get spikes on the end of it. Yeah. Oh, God. I remember, do you remember in school how we'd
what
have
was
those?
the catchphrase for Beyblade? Let it rip. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Okay, I was trying to think of that. I used the wrong.
So in school, you know how we had those like block counting pieces that could stack on top of each other? I remember like during like rainy days when recess had to be inside, we'd all take those block things and we'd like turn them into spinners, Beyblades, and battle each other with our math block Beyblades. And they'd break apart and be like, oh, I spent so long working on this, like, and cry. That was great. Anyways.
Hashtag nostalgia. Now you can tag this.
Yeah, so I think they could have had some cool. Zelda's games are so about items, and there's like no items. You have the Sheikah slate, and the items are cool, but I don't know, man.
There's got to be a compromise somewhere. Who
There's-
knows? We'll see what they came up with, right? I'm
Yeah.
excited to see what they came up with.
But,
they've gotten all of the comments, and it sounds like they've been listening.
It does sound like that. I do have to say, though, despite my complaints, they did make a Zelda game that was easy to digest for the newer generations, the people that haven't played Zelda before.
And
They
that's been
got
a huge problem.
Yes, they got new fans into the franchise and brought it back to life because God knows I am so tired of Mario being number one. When I'm not a big, it's nostalgic, but I'm not a big fan of Mario. There's no really great storyline there.
Yeah, as far as story and stuff, no. Gameplay's fine.
There's
But,
no
like,
character that I love. I don't
personally
cry
hated
when
the
I
last
see
Mario game.
Mario games being announced, People, I don't have a tattoo of Mario on me. I mean, people have some Mario tattoos, but I don't think the
Well-
fans are as devout.
That said, this new young group that Nintendo's brought in, with all the new things they've been doing with Splatoon, actually getting like comments and feedback and stuff, this has been good. As much as like there's still some problems Nintendo-wise, I think that this has been good overall.
Yeah, I'm just worried because I didn't see the exact fixes to what I didn't like.
They're gonna keep it vague. You know that.
I do know that. Of course, yeah. But we'll see for sure. I mean, Nintendo definitely does listen to their fans. I mean, look at Wind Waker. They fans didn't really love the direction. We learned to appreciate it later on. Some loved it at first.
Yeah, but they also, like, they've gone too far one way or the other. That's how
Yeah.
we got Twilight
I mean, they
Princess
saw-
not having the, like, Twilight Princess was far more linear than it should have been.
Yeah.
Like, that's my biggest problem with Twilight
You're right.
Princess. Everyone wants to hate on the intro, but the intro is what makes the rest of the game so much fun. I get that it makes repeats very hard, the same way
You don't
repeats
love
of Wind Waker
Goat
or-
Herder Simulator?
Goat Simulator. Yeah, but here's the thing. That makes you appreciate the rest of the game so much more.
Yeah, you do need it. There's a lot to that game, and you need that tutorial to understand the mechanics, especially, and the backstory, and get you attached to those characters. I wish they didn't hold your hand so much in any game. I wish there's no
Well, so,
plateau.
like,
I wish there's no plateau.
There's a big
I wish
reason
there was.
why we love Majora's Mask so much. The tutorial is you freaking trying to chase Skull Kid.
Yeah, and that's.
You can't get to Termino without doing that, and that's a part of the story, and it's broken up into tiny little segments where.
And they
feed you
did
the
that
story
because also they
along the
knew
way.
that you probably played Ocarina of Time, so you got Majora's Mask, and they just gave you a refresher, or you
Right,
needed
well,
to figure
there's
it
a reason
out.
Why everyone loves sequels, because you don't have to go through the BS.
Yeah, and
Right.
I'm hoping they better do that to this game too, for sure. I mean, how long have we waited? I feel like, okay, Breath of the Wild I think came out, was it the year Madison was born?
What? 2017, 2018?
No.
Breath of the Wild.
I remember Maddie being a baby.
Oh no, 27. Like no, there was a trailer back then for this. So
I think I don't know, but I think it came out in 2015, so it's at least
No,
7
that
years
sounds
old.
Right. That sounds right. Yeah.
At least 7 years old. They've had time. I mean,
Yeah, but you also have to remember COVID. Don't forget that. And the majority of the people working for Nintendo are in Japan.
Yeah,
It's
where
not
they
like-
take it very
remember,
seriously.
We live in Texas, Maitland. We live in Texas. Of
where
all
the
states
virus is
in
a
the United States.
conspiracy theory. Yeah, trust me, I know. Very
Like,
jaded.
I have to remind some of my students that, like, especially as someone who like travels to other states and stuff for work, like when you go to other states, I'm getting alerts in other states on like when there's COVID outbreaks nearby and stuff. Like that's not a thing in Texas, in like other parts of the world, and
Oh,
also
I know.
like, yeah. So
Trust me, I love
please
K-pop
remember, like, there's a
and all
reason
that
it's taken
stuff.
place.
I know they still walk into the studio with masks on to this day. I know that's part of the reason why it took forever. But so that is maybe why they might not be seen as it like so
Look.
sequely where they have a little bit of a tutorial, which then I understand, but I hope not.
Well, all I'm saying is I'm looking for my upgrades where it gives me a mask.
That'd-
We
that'd
only
be
had
nice.
one in the last game, and that was, the Gerudo outfit. I'm sorry,
Oh.
was this insensitive?
Yeah. No. That was epic. That was so great. That was hilarious.
It was
Ugh.
hilarious. I loved every bit of
Amazing. Yeah.
it. Uh-huh.
More of that.
I wish the cosmetic stuff did more. I was so mad when you could get Majora's Mask and then it didn't do anything. All it had to do was make Link walk funny.
Yeah, or like slowly over the time the screen kind of like faded black, like you were going insane because you put on
I
the
wanted
mask.
a fierce deity outfit.
Yeah,
Give me that.
that would have been
sword.
cool. That would have been really cool.
I'm not big on like buying cosmetic upgrades. I'd buy that.
I'm down with that. We need more fierce deity for sure. We kind of got ripped off in Majora's Mask.
Faux
I mean,
show.
we know why. It was too OP. Giant's Mask, fierce deity, too OP.
Well, that's not exactly why. They didn't have time to actually fix any of that.
Yeah, and I hear that because of the fierce deity being like taller. I think what happened is like they were struggling to have him go through doorways or something
Yeah.
too.
Uh-huh.
So
that
makes
was
sense.
with multiple things. It wasn't just that, but yes.
Yeah.
They couldn't
So-
scale the whole world. Anyways, is that our final thoughts on this?
Yeah. Final thoughts. I'm excited, but I'm scared. There's theories going around that this could be the last Zelda game too, and they're
They've
going
been
to
saying
tie
that
everything
for
together.
years. They've been
I
saying that
know.
for years.
I know,
Everyone's
but
been saying-
if it
saying that.
is,
Everyone always says that. It's
If-
a cash cow. Mario prints money. Zelda is like one of the most acclaimed things ever. Stop that.
I'm just saying if it is, Miles. Someone better be counting their days. I don't think I can go on without Zelda.
All right, everyone, please subscribe to Maitland's new React channel and her ASMR channel. And
Wait, ASMR? What am I gonna do for ASMR?
And her OnlyFans. And
Do you see I got a new mic? Oh, yeah, okay. Mom texted me today. It was like, there's a 106.1 has a kissing contest. Like, couple that can stay kissing the longest wins $10,000. And I was like, Mom, if I'm going to degrade myself like that for money, I can post a picture of my butthole a lot easier and make a lot more money. I'm not going to go sit there and kiss someone for, it would be Jake, for like 48 hours probably. People are fighting for that money, you know? Like, I'm not going to do that. These people don't have jobs.
Wait, are you telling
or
me
lives.
that it sucks?
You know, I'm kind of mad because whenever you did that Taken reference, I had some puns, but then like we moved on too quick for me to say the Taken puns. So darn it. But anyways, I got a new.
From you.
I don't know why I talked to you. Anyways, I got a new mic. It's cute. It's pink.
Caitlin, why didn't you ask me for a mic? I could have given you a.
Is it pink? Is it pink?
I'll outfit any of my mics for you.
Is it
that
pink?
mic doesn't sound that great. I'm gonna be honest.
Is it pink? I
I
like
could have
pink.
made any of the mics I have for you pink.
Is it Razer? Does it match the rest of my stuff? I don't know why. Razer, I love Razer. I don't know why. It's not even like the best.
That microphone doesn't sound that great, just FYI.
I know. It probably doesn't. Oh, but you know what? It could be too. I have Discord. The setting's all weird because when Jake sits next to me and talks, it picks up. So I have my settings all weird.
No. I'm here. What I'm saying is I'm picking up too much of the room.
Oh, yeah. That could be
Like
it then.
here, listen to me.
Yeah, okay, mister. I've spent like thousands of dollars on equipment. I don't want to hear it. Okay?
No, I'm just
it was
saying, like,
pink,
that's a
and
part
I
of it.
liked it, and I bought it, and it works. Okay? When I post
don't
my
turn
butthole
away.
picture and become a millionaire, I'll buy some better equipment, but for now, I like my pink little Razer Siren Mini. Okay?
Uh-huh.
Anyways, I'm going to watch another video.
Yep. Cool. You gonna close that recording and start a new one?
Mm-hmm.